son, just don't clench.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Oh my God, hi. When I was a kid, I had the worst diarrhea. I had really bad intestinal problems. I was a very nervous kid, so I constantly had an upset stomach. And I remember this one time we went to Pizza Hut as a family, and then afterwards we went to Walmart. That was usually what we did. We would on a Friday or Saturday night, we would drive into town. I come from the middle of nowhere, so we would drive into town 20 minutes and go to a restaurant, eat dinner, and then we'd go to Walmart, get groceries after. So anyways, we were in Walmart, and I was like, oof, my stomach. And I was still young enough to where one of my parents had to take me to the bathroom. I couldn't really go, I couldn't walk around Walmart unsupervised. So I was probably I don't know, 6 or 7 maybe. And what if I said 16? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Anyways, so my dad takes me to the bathroom. We go all the way to the back stall, the big stall, whatever. And it's just explosive diarrhea. It hurts so bad. It's burning. It's you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to get too graphic. And I remember my dad saying to me, he could tell I was in pain and he could tell I was tensing up. And I remember him saying to me, son, just don't clench. And what he meant was just let it happen. Just let it go. And I don't know why, but the other day I just thought about this story because growing up, I had a lot of intestinal issues and occasionally still do. And I always think about my dad when I was 6 years old telling me, just let it happen. Just let it flow. Don't clench. It makes it worse. And I thought about that the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, that is such great advice for life because I think a lot of times we go through life and, for lack of better words, it's shitty. And we have a lot of hard times and we try so hard to fight against it that sometimes it makes it worse. You know, if there are things that are happening that we can't control, why fight against it? You know, just let it happen, deal with the ramifications of it and move on. There's no point in sitting there and clenching and tensing up and putting up such a fight when you know that you can't change. I couldn't change the fact that I had hot cement coming out of my butthole. So I just had to let it come out. You know what I mean? Have you ever had hot cement coming out of your butthole? I don't know. I mean, recently I had a situation where something out of my control was happening. And it was a situation with another person. And it was just they were making a decision. I couldn't, there was no way that I could sway them or control them. And my instinct was to just put dukes up and fight and fight it off. But it wasn't going to do any good for me to fight that hard. So I just, I was just it is what it is. I'm going to accept it and move on and try and live a better life. So, I mean, I'm here to say today that we can learn a lot from my childhood diarrhea. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow.